Hello, and welcome to our Friday Energy Focus of the Week for February 7th through 13th here at Transformational Tools. And Arlene, the founder of Transformational Tools, is here with me today. And we're excited to get looking at what the energies are for this coming week. But first, we're going to start by taking a look at um, kind of reviewing the message of 2025. And that was prepare for revelations that flip human perceptions. Maybe you'll want to just take a little chat about that.
Yeah, that's for February. I don't think, I mean, all of these will have some uh, um, effect in the whole of 2025, but this one is
That's right.
specifically for February,
For
which,
February, right.
yeah, so I think that when we look at what has been coming up around us, it's pretty clear that there's upheaval. And it's pretty clear that we are in the process of changing. And hopefully, those of you who are on here, we are in the process of changing into a new way of being. And that is going to be different in its interpretation for each person. But I think that as we look at our lives, each of us can kind of see what's going on. I know I'm in the middle of, Peter and I are in the middle of getting ready to move. And oh my goodness, is that ever an upheaval? And going through absolutely everything in the house and saying, do we keep it? Do we not? You know, and going into a smaller space. And so all of that has me feeling the emotional energy or just the energy attached to things. And so as we let go of something, sometimes I'm overcome with the energy that was in that object. So I just encourage people to think of this as an upheaval, perhaps in our own lives, in the kind of our country and in the world. So there's a lot going on. And the one other thing I'm noticing is that there are people who are passing away, and there are many who are losing their animals. And that creates a huge upheaval in your life. And so we want to be very sensitive to the people around us and what's happening to them, but also how all this is affecting ourselves.
Yeah, so what Arlene's talking about was our February focus for passionate ascension. And the overall thing for this year was about flipping human perceptions. And then we talked about upheaval, in for passionate ascension. And that for sure is, what we're seeing. Like you said, there's all
Yeah.
kinds of things happening over and over for people. and then, but we had a green strength card, integrated, growing, and loving, and encouraging each other to grow from what we're going through. And boy, I know you have, and I am too. It's been really challenging the last couple of weeks. And I know I've heard from other of our people in the portal and people in our groups that, yeah, it's been a really tough time for them.
Yeah.
So learning from it and growing from it is a real focus right now.
I would like to read just one little passage of this um, passionate ascension, because I think it's so critical to where we are right now. This intention and commitment to the spiritual journey have brought you to this juncture. You know, what we have been doing has brought us to this point. And now it is time to leap with faith into an unknown world. Boy, I'm telling you, we have to have faith that this is going somewhere and not just being disintegrated. And then it says, let your passion propel you inward to your core in order to combust outward into a new way of being without looking back. Well, this card, certainly you can see how we are being propelled by the energy. And this is part of moving up into a new way of being, and without
Absolutely.
looking back. So it's challenging, and at the same time, it's also asking us to trust that our inner spirit is here helping us, and that the direction we're going will bring us into a new way of being that is true to ourselves. And I
Mhm.
think that's wonderful.
Yes, and another piece of that I was looking at this recently is strong energies are in motion. They bring about change as they open to new ideas, inventions, and enduring connections to the source of creation, reclaiming the original human blueprint. And new ideas, new inventions are something that just seem like they have to come out of what we're going through.
Yeah.
It just, because change does that, something new happens.
Yeah.
And as we hold that intention for peace and for prosperity and for equality, all those things that we wish to see, that puts that into the mix. I feel like it adds to the mix of what we are capable of.
Looks like I'm having a little trouble with my internet, so I hope that it
Yeah.
doesn't persist. And the other thing I was thinking about, the green, the strength in green. I look out onto a green backyard here, and we've had it covered partly with snow for a while, but it when I see the green, I feel like the nurture of the earth is really coming to us, and it's really helping us through these times when there's so much change going on. So whenever we can, get outside, walk in nature, breathe in that beautiful air, make your connection again and again and again to that which is from nature, and remember that we are so loved by the earth, by the mother energy in the earth and the father energy in the earth. We are so very fortunate that we have this kind of um, energy holding us and allowing us to make that leap of faith.
Absolutely. I love that thought. Thank you. Wow. Um, okay, so we're going to, first of all, it's great to see people here, Will and Dodie and Ofa and Winteray. That's what I have so far. Maybe you're getting someone else too. I don't know.
I see Ova there.
Yep, she's
Yeah.
there. Hello.
Hello, Ova.
Um, so this week's luminary is Dolphin Song. Dolphin Song, this beautiful one. What a beautiful card. This was my first card introduced to me, which got me to sign right up for
That's right.
the color work. And I'm going to let you, yeah, I'm having trouble seeing it, but that's okay. Um, all right, so the sacred geometry here are numbers 10 and 12. And I'm going to read a little bit from the book because it says it so well, what's coming through. It's as you look at the card and I'll try to see if I can get one a little bit better there. Um, Let me whirl you into the stars to see the magnificence you know. Sit beside me in the nothingness to rejuvenate your inner resolve. Swim with me in the ocean depths whose beauty fills the soul. Call to me ever, anytime. You are never alone. That's just so comforting, to me when I see it, when I read it. The first time I read it, I burst out in tears. Just because it really spoke so deeply to me. And uh, what, and there's another part that says, "You are in the world, you are beyond the worlds, and you are between the worlds. All you experience is real, and nothing is static. dream with the dolphins in the stars. Be still with them in the nothingness. Call in the dolphins. Swim with them in the healing pool. And sometimes we just need to go to that healing pool and swim with them. Their energies and their beings have been around for a long, long time, and they are free spirited and very smart and very inventive and very creative. And I just see this saying to us, you know, um, be open to your inventive and creative nature. That's what I got from it. And that's a really good thing in this time. Oh, this happened. Now, how can I work with this? What can I do that would be helpful? That kind of thing.
I always feel so good when we're working with the dolphins. They just it's like your shoulders relax and you feel like you're in that beautiful place in the ocean and just swimming along with them and feeling that gratitude that they are here again supporting us and showing us how to live in so many different places because they know how to live in the ocean. They know how to be here next to us in this life, and they know how to be way out in the cosmos. And so wherever we are, we can find that place because we are here with our inner self. And they show us, just stay in touch with who you are and you'll be fine wherever you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They one of the things that I remember about working with them before is that there's a deep sense, to me, there's a deep sense of trust for us available because we're the ones that kind of don't, with all the things going on and who we are and what we are, we kind of can get into not trusting things because we see things in front of our face, but dolphins they look as babies, they learn and grow, and then they've got it. I mean, they're swimming, they're hunting, they're playing, they're whatever it is. They're at peace and rest because they know that they are part of the universe. I mean, and that is a wonderful thing.
I would like to take us into the applying dolphin song because I think it's so where we need to be right now and how it will help us through whatever the upheaval is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just do this in a sort of a meditative way. Just take some deep breaths and come into your body. Smell the foam of the sea. Be drawn into its peace. Allow the constancy of the waves to remind you of the eternal. Be caressed by the soft breeze, knowing there are unseen companions touching your face with love. Dolphins play nearby, calling you into their laughter and limitless possibilities. They come from the stars yet live in the sea. Be at home like they are, wherever life takes you. Open to your inventive and creative nature that calls you to remember why you are here. Because we are each here playing our part to bring humanity into a new way of being. And so it is.
Mm-hmm. That felt really good. Thank you. Thank you. The color card for this week is Strength in Pink. Strength in Pink. And oh, we love that pink.
Yes,
we do.
we do.
You have the ability to carry hopefulness, imagination, and subtle strength. That's one of the strengths listed in Arlene's book. And um, and I'm going to read you another section that just popped out at me too. That one really popped out, and the one about strength really popped out. Sometimes I think people think pink, kind of not such a strong color, but it is very strong in its way. Um, the strength in pink is subtle. At first, others may see you as soft, not strong, yet your strength is in your loving nature. Because you are not a threat, others let the barriers down. You seem to walk in where no one else could. When the walls are down, the healing may begin.
Wow.
I just love that part.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And we often think of pink as being a child color, and I think we all need to be reminded of our child self. Our child self really needs help when there's a lot of upheaval going on, and that pink is one of the ways that we can do that. So as we use that pink color, it really, really helps us to stay in that and be there for our child self. So please pay attention to that child self in you, and just breathe into that place where it is, and just say, "It's okay. I'm here."
Mhm.
So I see a few people that I haven't really seen often or before. And hello, Michelle. Welcome. And Sandra is back. Oh, yay. So good to see you all. And I know that Winter Ray, you feel welcome here. I'm just so glad that all of you do feel welcome, because we just love coming here and doing this with you and for you, because this is how we make it through these times, is with each other. So
Absolutely. All right. We do have a couple of announcements
yeah,
to
we
make.
do. Yeah. We have coming up, Leslie is going to be teaching our Color Course 101. Oh my goodness, I so encourage you to take that course, because it's 6 weeks and an hour and a half each week. And you will find that by making a connection with the colors in complementary pairs, it brings balance inside of you. It brings peace inside of you. And it also shows you where you may have energy that is not flowing properly. And she will teach you how to find that and to resolve that. And it's amazing what can happen in those 6 weeks. Now, I have on the homepage, there are several things you can do. We have our new website up, but it's transformationaltools.com, which is, it has been. And if you will go there, you'll find a place where it says courses. And if you hit that, it'll take you to all of our courses. And the very first one is the color course. And we have a thing that we call Learn More. Please go there, because it will tell you everything you need to know. And it starts on February 19th at noon Pacific. And it goes for 6 weeks. And it will tell you then what other people have said about this course. And it will also tell you how to sign up. So go to the homepage, and where it says courses, click that, and you will find this. It's also at the bottom of the homepage. So we have a lot of different places, but I want you to do the Learn More so you can see the amazing possibilities that are in this color course. If Marion were here, she would tell you that it was the very foundation of everything that she has learned and done with us through the transformational tools. And it really allows you to come into your own and be the balance of who you are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, our first person today for personal readings is Will.
All right. Am I doing color cards or luminaries?
Well, I think today I will do luminaries, which you usually do for him, but I'm going to do that. So,
You're going to do a luminary?
yeah.
Okay. I'll do a color card.
Hmm.
All right.
I'll have you go first.
Okay. So what I got was the lesson in white. And this is a really good time to work with white. White, it says seek out answers from a higher source. Well, the higher source is inside of us. And so we have to seek out answers from inside of us. And what white and black are very interesting colors. The black has to do with all of the possibilities in the human plane, and the white is all the possibilities that comes from the cosmos, that comes from the source that we find as we move up and we feel the light coming in. That is the white light. And it really is amazing when we allow that white light to come down and through us, and then it meets the black that comes from the earth. The black is a feminine energy, and so it is about how we are receiving. And the white is the masculine energy, and it's about how we are doing. How are one is being, and the other one is how are we moving out into the world and being in the world. So for you, Will, I feel like this is there's a lot of changes going on for you, and as you do that, go into this balance between the white and the black, and feel the encouragement that's coming from this white light that is all surrounding you. And it also wants to speak to you. So if you will sit quietly and allow it, there is a message that will come through for you and to you that's very specific to your own life.
Mm-hmm. Well, that goes really well with his luminary.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. It
Oh,
is awakened. And this has the numbers 4 and 9 going in it. And there is a lot of white in there, and turquoise and yellow. This is very aligned with that white card. I'm going to read here a little bit. Rub your sleep-filled eyes, awakened from a veil of forgetfulness. You are born anew, transformed, empowered, and ready to serve in a world that has come of age. And there are a couple of things that just stuck out to me here. What was is changing. Patterns of living that fueled a world of drama no longer serve divine intentions. Marvelous inventions of mind and heart are in motion. That's what I think is happening within you. With clear and unfaltering resolve, accept your unique role in this time and place of new possibilities. Yeah, yeah. It's just such a this here work and learning defined by one's passion and citizens free to be. This is the world awakened to its destiny, and I really feel like you're part of that awakening that's happening and bringing your own special blend of what you have to offer into this next phase and to what we're opening to right now, actually. But this is another opportunity for you to awaken and even and accept that and be in that passion.
It's really a part of that passionate ascension.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like the
Color.
more we awaken to what is happening within our own lives, the more that we're spinning up that to that next part of the passionate ascension.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
All right, I'm picking um,
Dodie.
yeah, picked a luminary for Dodie,
Okay.
and what I picked was attunement. And let me get to that
Hmm.
page. Um, but I think that is so appropriate because attunement is always all about having every part of us um, acting and working in concert with every other part. So, in other words, it's like your soul self, your body, and your mind all work together. And one of the things that this is about is a matrix of transformation. And so what we want to do is to be present in all parts of ourselves so that we can feel that each part is doing its job, but it's also very aware of every other part. And I kind of think of that as what we need in the world. We each do our part, but it's all attuned together, so there isn't a lot of crashing, and maybe sometimes the upheaval has to happen before we come to that place of coming together. But it's just an amazing time to be in. So the one thing I want to read to you again, because I know you've read this before, Dodie, is you have been releasing old emotional patterns that have kept you stuck and ways of living that no longer reflect who you are. This has left spaces in your energy field. Step into the matrix of attunement. As it spins you into higher vibrations, it rearranges your energy. There is now more room to receive the universal compassion that surrounds you. I want you to hear that. There is now more room to receive the universal compassion that surrounds you. So, Dodie, just feel that universal compassion and just feel how it is there and it's soaking into you. It is feeding you. It is helping you in every moment of the day. And so it is.
Beautiful. And Dodie, I got strength in turquoise for you. You can see the turquoise in the attunement card, and here we go. Self responsible, full of integrity, and purposeful. You know, as you allow those pockets, those spaces in your energy field to fill in, that's when this and the strength of turquoise will help you in that, in being able to do that. And purposeful is um, part of the matrix of this. Um,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
part of it.
Wow.
Awesome.
All right. So I'm going to pick a color card for Ova.
Okay.
Oh, one thing I forgot to say in the messages is this Sunday is the gathering of the Vortal. So if you're a member of the Vortal, be sure and put that on your calendar. And it's 2:00 on Pacific time. So maybe Ofa will be able to join us on that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, and the other thing is that if you would like to join the Vortal, you will find that also on the home page. You can see it in the menu and just go there and you will find out what that means and how to join us. Okay. What I got for OFA is the strength in green. So that's double because we've got the strength of green today, or we had it for February, and now it's coming into your life, OFA, and it's about integrated, growing, and loving. Integrate is what I pick up on, and the sense that you are. Um, wow, you're pulling together a number of things in your life so that it feels more attuned, just like attunement, but just all these things that are coming together are going to be feel really good to you. Just it's almost like we think of nature as moving in a very natural way. I think that that's what you're moving toward.
Awesome. That's that's great. So Ofa, you have the card sweetness. Sweetness. Oh, it's just see if I can get a good picture of it here. The colors in it are so vibrant and vibrant yellows and turquoise and even the red in the middle and the yellows. I think I said yellow. That stands out to me the most. And the numbers here are 11 and 33, both master numbers. This is a very powerful card and powerful geometry. And it says the name of this card is Sweetness, a vibration of open your heart to the sweetness of life. It's available to all. And the message part I'm getting, I open the back of your heart to let in the sweetness of life. I dissolve any fear you have of being vulnerable. Let my song soothe you. It's the hum of the universe which embraces you with sweetness. And it also says you can call in a color if it's in here or whatever your color. What color to you brings in sweetness? You can ask it to come and call it in. Or you can simply, if you have this card, use this card and you can put it on the floor and step on it and just bring it up through your body, that energy. Or you can just look at it and ask it to, help you throughout the week as you go forward to just take it all in. I know that Arlene was talking about nature earlier and going outside and enjoying the trees and all parts of nature and just getting out and soaking it in. And I feel like that's what you need to do with sweetness and that it's here for you this week.
What else I get is that has so much yellow in it.
Mm-hmm.
That this is a time of empowerment for you, Ofa.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we've lived our lives trying to please everybody in the world. And this is your time to really get to know yourself and figure out how to be that in the world in a way that is in alignment with who you are, and also in a way that allows you to be in the world with others. So it's not like you have to be something you're not. You can be in the world and be the truth of who you are.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. So I have a card for Winteray. Winteray, yours is unfolding. And I think, Winteray, you've been unfolding a little bit here and there for a long time. And it feels to me like you're coming to a place where that unfolding is getting clearer. It says in here, there is so much more in your crystalline core than you yet know. It's time for your unfolding. One small step at a time is all it takes. And you can see how there's so many different little aspects in this art that it feels like somebody is opening up little pieces that are part of who you are. And I feel like this is a really wonderful time for you, Winteray. I hope that you really celebrate each little place where you feel like you're opening up and things are happening maybe in a little bit different way than they have been.
Well, Opa, I got strength in brown.
All right.
Lovely, lovely. Heart says nurturing, safe, and earth connected. Earth connected for sure. Remember, this is, and the complement is that beautiful light blue. So it's like sky and earth. But earth here is the important part, and nurturing yourself. You can bring your energy down through your spine, down through your feet, and ground yourself in the earth. You can get out and dig in the earth if it's warm enough, because we've been having cold weather. But plant something, nurture something that is earth connected, is what I'm getting. And yeah, are you getting something else too?
I'm getting that, Winry, that you need to wear brown.
Ah,
If you have anything in your clothing, wear brown. And if you have brown shoes, wear brown shoes. It's like the brown just wants to come in and hug you. All right, I'm going to pick a color card for Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie.
you have Jeannie. I have Sandra. Okay, so
Oh,
we'll
you
go.
do? Okay. Can I go ahead with?
Let's do Jeannie. Let's
Okay.
do Jeannie.
All right.
And then we'll do Sandra.
Okay, Jeannie, I got for you the lesson in gold. And gold and silver are ones that balance each other. Gold is the masculine energy, and this gold is saying to you that there is something really in process for you as you deal with this masculine energy, which is where it's where we are the doer, and your doing is coming to a higher frequency. So notice that silver can come and really support gold as it moves into this higher frequency. And it's really about being understanding the real deep aspects of this world that have a sense of solidity to them. I think of gold and silver as the actual metals, and they are very helpful to us. One of the things that I often do is to have people visualize that they have this membrane around their energy field, that once you've cleared your energy field, that you can put that gold on the underside or the inside of that membrane, and it holds your energy field in place. Because when things are hard or something gets you, it can push your energy field into the body. It needs breathing room. And then on that membrane on the outside, the silver shines so brightly, it's like a mirror. And so if someone or just an energy comes near you that's a lower vibration, it doesn't feel comfortable with this really high frequency of silver, and it will just go away. So it's a wonderful way to allow ourselves to be in our own space, doing the work that we are here to do, and with feeling we have breathing room and feeling that we have this amazing gold and silver around us that are allowing us to stay in our own energy.
Well, as you've been talking and sharing about it, it gave me more information about what her luminary is, because it is presence.
Wow.
Yeah. And presence is the numbers 8 and 64. And the part of it that I was really getting, these colors, the indigo and the dark blues are all part of that intuitive, mystical connection to source, and that presence of source that we can feel. And what I'm getting is, as you're working in this lesson of gold, of doing something in this higher frequency area, that look for the synchronicities, because this presence can come up for you where you are just absolutely seeing synchronicities happen, people coming in and out of your life that you went, oh, wow, that was helpful. Or, oh, gosh, I haven't connected with them for a while. And wow, that was so meaningful. Things like that. And be aware of the presence that's assisting you with this feeling more solid in the higher frequencies. Awesome.
All right. I have Sandra next. Is that who you have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see what's up for Sandra with her luminary.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you can hold that one up for a minute, I want to go there. There's some things that I want to read in there.
Might take me a sec to get it.
Yeah. Okay, so
there it is.
Sandra, you love the crystals and the crystalline energy, so you're very comfortable there. This is about crystalline, the place of crystalline light and the beings that are part of that. I want to read this one part because it's really important. This is a message from the consciousness of crystalline in this card. It says, bring my brilliance into your home, your work, your relationships, and your quiet time. I am only a thought away. Where there is hurt, shower my crystalline dust. Where there is anger, surround it with crystalline light. Where there is damage to the soul, pack it with crystalline gel. I am for healing, for understanding, for hope, and for remembering home in your heart. We have that crystalline in our heart, in our center, and that crystalline energy so wants to be with us at this time. And you're going to be seeing people around you where there's quite a bit of hurt, Sandra. So one of the things that you can do is in your imagination or in just speaking to crystalline, ask that crystalline will take this gel, this crystalline gel, and just pack the soul with this crystalline gel. And you may need to do that a little bit for yourself as well. So these crystalline beings are here to help us call on them.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful card. So it's really interesting. I went to draw the card for you, and two came next door to each other, but they're the same card. And it is Lesson in Gold.
Gold. All right.
What you're learning now will soon become your strength. And I guess they were wanting to emphasize the point.
Yeah.
So what you've learned in crystalline, what you're learning to do with that, it's like really, really focus on that and apply that. That's so unusual.
And this one is also about Sandra. This one is about it's the masculine energy. It's how you are, how you show up in the world, and what you're learning is willing to. The strength in it is willing to change, spiritually strong, and celebrate life. So I feel like you're moving from the lesson into the strength in gold. And that means that the card that we got of the crystalline energy can help you to move into that strength. And you are willing to change. I can feel that. And you are very spiritually strong. And at the same time, we run into bumps. We run into places where we don't feel so strong. And so this is when you can use that crystalline energy and crystalline beings to help you. And then it's a lot easier to celebrate life when we feel like that crystalline gel has come in and healed something in us, or that you're just getting that crystalline, like it was crystalline dust. Just be in that, because that is what's taking you into a place of a very high frequency in your day-to-day life. So congratulations. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, oh,
Moon Soul.
what's that?
Oh, go ahead. I was just reading Moon Soul.
Yeah, she's said it's Michelle. So let's
Okay.
find out what's up for Michelle.
And let's see,
All
I'm
right.
doing the color card, right?
I'm doing the color card.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, wow. Okay, Michelle, you're in the strength of black. And
Ooh.
black, remember, is all of the possibilities that are here in your life, when in your human life. And sometimes we forget we are such powerful beings in form. And when we are in the strength of black, wow, we get to choose from all of these possibilities that are here. And we have to just say, okay, this is my intention. This is what I'm going for. And this is what's coming from my heart.
Yep. Choose and trust.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Well, your luminary.
Wow, what a nice card to go with that.
Love child. Oh, I love love child.
Yeah.
It's the numbers 5 and 10, and it says, protect your innocence with your discernment that knows what's safe and what's not, that knows what's healthy and what's not, that knows when others are helpful and when they're not. And then wrap seriousness in cotton candy while you explore the world with childlike wonder. And this is a lot about bringing home that beautiful child in us and in you, and just welcoming them in and saying, look, I got you. You know, I've grown up a lot. I can see how the world is. We're going to choose to be integrated. We're going to choose to have playfulness and fun and sweetness in our life. And at the same time, I'm going to have discernment about who we can do that with and where we are and things like that. So it's just what a wonderful, wonderful card. It's just that beautiful passion itself of that child self. So it's encouraging you to really, if you have the card, look at it, you know, and just go, gosh, that just feels so good, you know, with the pink and the. I love one part I love about it is in the center middle part of it is magenta, and that magenta is about compassion. And we can go back and look with compassion at what our child was experiencing and with joy, because we remember the good things too and bring them forward. I know you have more to add here, Arlene. You want to add something?
I just feel like that is such a wonderful card for
Mhm.
Michelle.
It is.
Wow. Well, I love the name that you have on there too, Michelle. Moon Soul Alchemy. I love that. That is so cool. Alchemy. We certainly are in a time of alchemy if we allow it. If we don't get into that place where we feel down. I mean, it's okay to feel down, but not to stay there, because this is a time when our light is so needed. This is a time when things are changing so fast. We need to be a part of that. Yeah, you're right, Sandra. A little compassion goes a long way.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and Michelle says, thank you, looking back with joy and compassion. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you all for being here. We love that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All
And don't
right.
forget, Leslie's going to bring us 6 weeks of wonderful a way of being with the colors and the complementary colors that bring in the balance. This is like balancing your chakras. It's a little different because we use 6 colors instead of 7 because they balance each other. But talk about alchemy. That really happens when you get into balancing the colors through our course. It's called complementary color, complementary. What is it?
Color, color
Color
course.
therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that you will all come. You're such a wonderful group. Can you imagine? We had all of these in there to do the color course. Wow. Yes, the color course will be recorded. So if
Yeah.
you miss a session or something like that, don't worry about it because you will be able to go back over it. Plus, you will be having week by week the program that's for that week, and you do some work on it ahead of time, and then you share together what you're learning and what
When
you've
you come
learned.
together. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yes.
Have a great
Love
week
it.
ahead.
And we hope to see you next week. Bye
Mhm.
for now. Take care. Be really with love, child, because we need self-care so much right now.
Mhm.
See you next time.
Bye.